Feels like not many people know these doors exist. There is an alternate way onto 99% of spawn doors. That is one of them.
Yeah, and they got the teleporter too. So now they're going to be in good position, just a faster rollout.
Yep, there they are. Oh, MirroR, yeah, ouch, ouch, ouch. Although he's diving in with 50 HP, and he gets slept on the front line too. The rest of the team are going to corral around, or at least try to. A nice kill onto Sinatra, as he did try and kill off MirroR, but MirroR's going to be more than safe. The rest of the Glads just pay him a visit. Doesn't matter, maybe MirroR's the bait all along.
It did seem that way. He gets slept, Sinatra's like, oh, free kill. And it's like, no, that's not free candy. There's actually a whole team of people behind him about ready to kill you. And, you know, I talked about how Sinatra is so important in this composition. It's a double-edged sword. He's really important, he's really good, but if you lose him first, not much else you're going to be able to do through this. Striker tried to find a kill, unable to do so. That's in a good spot.
Very good spot. American uses this high ground so well as well. There's going to be a small flank there. Architect instantly taken out. OG with the 180 swing. Instantly takes out Architects. Feels like Architect's in a little bit of a pesky situation where he's just kind of waiting for MirroR in some instances, because MirroR's going to use that high ground to pile driver. And then he's also trying to fend off OG from demolishing Super in the neutral.
Yeah, it's not a great position to be in, to be honest. Seismic Slam just coming from the high ground just does so much damage, and then just knocks. It's just disorientating. OGE and Space about to have ultimates here to see what order they want to run them in, but I think Space been getting grabbed quick enough that you can just go at it.
MirroR went to the back line to try and do something quite fancy, but Graviton Surge is a little bit more fancy from Space. 3 people locked on up and instantly killed. MirroR actually I saw him whoosh off into the distance, but Violet hit a 6 sleep and another one. I think MirroR spent half this map actually napping. He should be fine though, as he gets the bubble from Space to get out.
Tons of support. That's what you like to see. You like to take a nap and then you want to go hang out with your friends.
Well, that's exactly what we've all been doing, that's for sure. OG going fairly low. Big shatter in the front line, though. Oh, that's what you want to see. Nano on to Super. Forget about it, though. The rest of your team are going to get demolished in the back. Space just walked past Super, and Birdring did the same and said, not today. Super, you may have landed 4-man shatter, but the follow-up definitely ain't there. Another sleep dart landing onto MirroR, though. His sleep stats looking pretty good for Violet. They have to touch.
Yeah, but they want to touch. Finally able to get a kill for the San Francisco Sharks. As Shaz goes down, that's actually really important. They might be able to bring this one back.
Okay, yeah, MirroR ends up going down as well. Finally, out of a billion sleeps, he ends up falling as Architect finds his revenge on BigGoose. Kill onto OG. There you go. Finally get it. But OT is good if you are the Gladiators right now. Doomfist just can't take a break.
Just been watching.
They can't get a break at all.
Just sleeping Dooms the entire broadcast here. Well, San Francisco has played perfect now, and they did commit
the least resident sleeper Doomfists as well. Like, you want to see these Dooms pop off, but Shaz and Violet are like, no, not today.
San Francisco can't lose a fight here, but bad news for them is that there's a nano, a grab, and a shatter.
That's a big grab. That's going to be a big nade as well. Architects and Sinatra did not stand a chance. Striker using that Death Blossom to try and get out of there, but gets punched away. Animation ultimate completely cancelled, and MirroR takes out 2. Meteor strike up at the high ground as well to spot anybody incoming to the point. They're going to take it though. Oh, not quite. As I say that, Super comes back on the wrecking ball, but that should just be it. 6 people from the Glads on the point, alive and well as they take it, and now one more map stands in their way from taking the series.
MirroR just got a lot done on his Doomfist, and yeah, maybe he got slept a lot of the time, but that's a resource that your tanks don't have to worry about now. If you like, and they capitalized on him getting slept a lot of the time. They used it as positioning cues to just follow him up, knowing that, hey, there's no sleep, so I can run up over here without my shield up. It's not a big deal. We don't need to use bubbles. They rallied around him, and really the very first sleep set the tone for it. Yeah, they slept him, but then 5 players from Los Angeles come, help him out, and they get Sinatra in the process. That happened several times where he got slept, but his team's there, and even though he was getting hit with sleep darts, MirroR wasn't dying, and that's a testament to the other 5 guys in his squad.
The gates unlock, and looks like the same kind of comps. However, yeah, so Gladiators are going to teleport forward, then MirroR's going to jump back onto the Doomfist. Although, sorry, Birdring's going to jump back onto the Reaper. They're going to be able to get forward positioning, or at least they thought so. That's a beautiful neutral stun there. No capitalization, both uppercut as well. Both seismic slam away. There you go. The symphony of Doomfist, but MirroR at least finds a kill onto Violet. Less healing, but less frontline available for the Gladiators. as MirroR finds himself, in the hole. Can't really find his way out, but he does manage to get health back. But still, losing your main tank is not as bad if you take away one of the main healers from the other team. MirroR is just destroying people in the sidelines too. Architects and Sinatra bite the dust, and there we go. First cap, once again, for the Gladiators.
I mean, this might be the one weakness of this San Francisco team when you want to run a Doom mirror. I think the best Doom on their team may very well be Sinatra, and he can't play two heroes at once. So it does seem like MirroR is definitely getting the better of Architect, but MirroR, I mean, kind of regarded as a Doom ace, so not surprising.
Strike is checking literally every single corner to make sure Doom isn't hiding behind it. I don't blame you, to be honest with you. I'd be paranoid as well. Nano boost on to MirroR. Gets the neutral stun once again, but that flame strike from OGE in space just following it up, and cherry on top as Violet just gets splattered. 35% of building, a complete team kill, and a couple of ults to spare as well for the Glads. It is looking extremely good for the LA team.
Yeah, it's the San Francisco Shock are going to have any ultimate they want to use to get in here, but it's been so sparingly used from this Los Angeles team that they only end up using support ults, so they're set. I think you could open a Coalescence here after this.
Yeah, you got to keep your first tanks alive. Space and Super end up trading, but that Meteor Strike was good. Pop destroyed. And MirroR once again coming up big. Birdring finishing the rest off as well. You're almost forced to use the Coal in such an aggressive manner to try and push onto the point, but you instantly get grabbed. And now it is 1.5 fights for the Gladiators to win the map and the series, Hex.
Looking very good for them. A Death Blossom is the only thing left on the board for the Gladiators. Meanwhile, Tank Ultimate's still available for San Francisco because they've been dying so quick they haven't been able to use them. Huge
Death Blossom in the back. He's going to get Nano. They spot him out. The Shatter hits him as well. So many resources trying to kill off Birdring, but nothing works. He goes in, manages to find one, but Super and Sinatra end up cleaning it up. I thought it was disaster. They used everything in their tank to try and kill him off, and he ended up surviving, but it was the rest of the San Francisco squad that manages to devour the backline.
I got way too excited.
They
I
finally
thought
find the flip.
Birdring was just going to sneak in there
same.
and get anything he wanted done. They catch him at the last second. Now we're back to basic Overwatch here. This is where a Moira can help you out. Coalescence is very likely to be the next ultimate online, and you can just toss it in there.
Yeah, you can. It's only a couple of more orbs will do it, or even one. He's only 5% away. That's nothing for a Moira to build up, that's for sure. BigGoose has got Rally coming up soon as well, though. You've got to be careful. MirroR going for these really aggressive flanks. You can see it kind of not working out for him. They traded DPS for a tank, as the Rally is available soon for BigGoose. This just might be the W to win button. But with Birdring going down as well, that's 2 DPS now not on the field. It's up to Space and OG to find something. They're going to try, though. Big Shatter on the back. There's the cleanup. There's the Nano. There's the damage. And the cap will come through as well. There was nothing they could do. Shock thought they were so safe.
Yeah.
They killed both DPS, and now 99% ticks over to OT. Super can't stand a chance. And the LA Gladiators come back, take the series 3-1.
Southern California representing, taking down the boys from San Francisco.